Good morning. You know what? My internet looks good, but I'm going to I want to put on my hotspot just because it's storming here and I want to make sure that I don't look blurry or anything like that. How's everybody doing today? Make sure you put your name in the chat. Let me know you're here. Say hello. Okay, so the hotspot is on. So I might go dark for a minute, y'all, but don't go nowhere. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I'm setting up my hotspot on my phone. And I'm waiting for it to catch over here, which it's not. Okay, there it is. All right, give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Can y'all see me? Let me know if y'all can see me. Hopefully that'll be better. Let me know if you can see me. Good morning, Theodore Linda. I see you. Can you see me? I am showing off my new little sign right here. Success by Way Coaching. It's so shoot. Yes, you can see me. Okay, great. So, welcome to Success Saturday, everybody. Hi, I am Dr. Lakisha, your life coach and destiny chick captain. And my job is to make sure all 12 areas of your life are improved, you're healthy in all of them. If you don't know what the 12 areas of your life are, that's when you contact me. I am a certified life coach. I have a website called successbywaycoaching.com. You can reach me there. You can reach me on almost all social media. And I am the best-selling author of that book right there called Try Success, It Won't Bite, How to Live Your Life Through 10 Principles of Self-Excellence. In fact, that's sort of what today's topic is about, how to find pure joy. Now, I want to talk to you about some things that are research-based today. I am not going to just be saying, oh, you find pure joy by just being joyous all day. No, get your pen and paper out because I'm about to break down to you what pure joy is. Now, I can say that pure joy is an ongoing process. Do not think that you're supposed to have pure joy 24/7 every single day. That's not true. That's not true. But however, can you manage that joy? Oh, yes, you can. And we're going to get deep with joy because joy is not only about feeling good. Joy is not only about feeling good. I know the meanest people who are happy and joyful. So it's really not about feeling good. That's feeling good is like the icing on the cake. Like when you have a pleasurable experience, like I am right now, drinking my coffee. Okay, commercial break. Do y'all see this cup? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I love this cup so much. And in the inside, I don't know if you can see, there's a little pumpkin in the inside. That this is like my little piece of joy right now. But joy is deeper than that. Joy is deeper than that. So before we get started, I wanted to say good morning, good morning, good morning to everybody. So glad you're here. Today is the first day of fall. So I put my Hello Fall shirt on. Do y'all see that? Today is the first day of fall. So happy first day of fall to everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. I'm on the East Coast. When I look at the weather, it is really nasty outside because we had a storm and we're going to have this weather for like a week. The storm is not going anywhere. It's going to be hovering over us. So for all of you out there on the East Coast, stay safe. Stay safe because of the winds and the rain and stuff like that. But I just have a couple of announcements. First announcement, On my other channel, Lakisha Loves to Plan, I will be doing a collab with my friend Melissa from Treading My Way tomorrow. It's a birthday collab because tomorrow is my birthday. And it's Theodore Linda's birthday because I know Theodore Linda is my birthday twin. Theodore Linda, tell me what you doing for your birthday tomorrow, boo? Okay. So make sure you get over to the Keisha Loves Plan, not just for that video, but I do everything over there that I don't do here. I do hauls, I do decor videos, I do DIY, I do vlogs, I go live over there too. So you want to hop on over to Lakisha Loves Plan. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out all my playlists and run those playlists. I can get your watch time because I'm trying to build that up to 1,000 subscribers over there. Now, the second announcement is that I was going to do Success My Way Academy starting on the 30th next weekend. However, I'm not going to do it. First of all, I don't have anybody interested in it. Second of all, I really need to think about revamping it. I have an idea about how I'm going to revamp it. So I want all of you all to stay tuned because I am going to make a slight change to Success My Way Academy. This is the 3rd year of the Academy. However, the Academy is highly it's intense, it's online, and people after the pandemic are just sick of online stuff. So I want to make it a little, I mean, it has to be online if I can, because I need to reach people beyond where I am. So it has to be online, but I am going to revamp it and it's going to turn into something else. But I got a wonderful idea. I think it's going to be more accessible to people. I think it's going to be more community based and something where we can do something together instead of it being like a teaching or a course. I really want Success My Way Academy, and I might even change the name. But I think I want Success My Way Academy to be something that we all enjoy as we're learning to better our lives. And it's going to be led by me, Dr. Lakisha, Certified Life Coach. But it's going to be more community oriented, more fun. I did over the summer, if you were with me, I did virtual summer camp. So shout out to everybody who did virtual summer camp. That was just my little taste of like turning my work into community work. So stay tuned because I'm going to revamp it. It's going to be nice. I'm going to come out with the announcement maybe in October. So yeah, stay tuned. Theodore Linda, what are you doing for your birthday? I'm getting a massage today and a gift from my daughter. Oh, that's so sweet. I got a massage yesterday. It was so wonderful. Yes, it's our birthdays, y'all. That's why we talk birthday stuff. So enjoy your birthday, Theodore Linda. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Theodore Linda. All right, y'all, let's get started with how to find happiness and joy. I know I'm getting a bit of joy out of this coffee this morning. So when I'm talking about this, when I did my research, I was like, yeah. I saw the same stuff, same stuff we already figured out. I wanted to present you with something new. Hi, Tanya. Good morning. Happy first day of fall to everybody. Today is the first day of fall. Happy first day of fall. What are you doing for your birthday? Oh, Theodore Linda asked me, what am I doing for my birthday? Well, Theodore Linda, I have crafted a staycation, honey. So I started my staycation yesterday with my husband. That's who I got the massage with. It was really, really fun. We woke up early. We left out the house and we were gone. We went to the bookstore. We went to get massages. We ate Japanese. It was amazing. Today is friend day and it's like stormy outside. So I don't know if my friends can join me on most of my activities, but if not, that's okay. I'm gonna do it by myself. But today is friend day on my staycation. So we're gonna go out and do some things. I was thinking about going on a thrift store crawl because I just love thrift stores because I find little expensive treasures there for cheap. So, and I'm looking for certain things for Christmas. So I went on a thrift store crawl. And then later on tonight, my church is, I hope they didn't cancel it, but my church is supposed to be having a pajama party for all of the women at the church. So I want to go. I want to put on some pajamas and just fellowship with people at my church. So that is today. Friends Day. And then tomorrow is Family Day. So I'm gonna have all my children over here. My daughter's coming over, and we're gonna just have a good time, spend time together, and go out to eat. I may go to a winery tomorrow as well. I don't know. We'll see because the weather is kind of icky. But I want to go to a winery. But that's what I planned. I planned a staycation, Theodore Linda. So thanks for asking. Yes, my birthday is tomorrow. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you. Yes, and that's why I love fall so much. I'm a fall baby. Fall is my favorite season, but y'all know what my favorite holiday is. Y'all know what my favorite holiday is, okay? That's Christmas. That Christmas. Yeah. All right. I just did a Christmas haul too over on Lakisha Loves to Plan. So I did it last night live. So make sure you go over there because you get a little sneak peek of what my plans are this Christmas. The Linda said I had a steak and crab leg dinner last night. Ooh, yes, honey. After my massage today, I'm going to the thrift. You want to do the thrift store crawl? Yes, baby. That's a thing for me, baby. Just like go to all the thrift stores that you know and just see what you can buy. We got some good ones in Maryland. We got some good ones. All right, y'all. Here we go. Get out your pen and paper. Notice I do not have my Success My Way journal. Because first of all, I don't know what it is. Second of all, I just need to order another one because I keep losing the thing. So I'm just using the regular notebook. I will also be using my phone. Some of my notes I had to keep on my phone. So hold on, where'd they go? Come on, notes. All right, I gotta refine them on my phone. Oh, here we go. Phone, don't be getting rid of my notes like that. Okay, so that's my phone notes over there. All right, so I hope you got your pen and paper. Today we're talking about how to find pure joy in your life. How to find pure joy in your life. Now, pure joy is something we all seek to attain, but only a few of us have. Pure joy is something we all seek to attain, but only few of us have. In fact, this topic has been researched a lot. And what happened through this research is something remarkable. There's actually 9 power moves that you can do to live a more joyous life. And not even a more joyous life. When you have more joy, research also has shown, this is research based, that when you are optimistic and you are joyful, your life, you live longer. You live longer. Okay. So I'm going to tell you the formula for finding pure joy in your life so you can live a higher quality of life and you can live a longer life. Who wants to learn that? I mean, I want to learn that. Who wants to learn that? I want to learn how to live a joyous, long life. I want to see my children's children. Okay. Okay. I want to see my generations come from me. Like, who are my children's children? Who is my children's children? I want to see that with my own eyes. And I can't do that if I'm walking around depressed, stressed, negative, just don't have a positive outlook on life. I can't do that. I have to have a positive outlook on life. I have to be optimistic. I have to have pure joy. And you do too. So that's why I'm talking about this topic today. It's for you. So if you clicked on this video, I want to congratulate you because a lot of people don't care about this topic, even though this topic is the very thing that's going to cause them to live better and longer lives. So congratulations for you for clicking on this topic because I'm about to give you some research-based sound evidence that you can use to make your life better. How'd that sound? I hope that sounds good. They'd like to say yes, amen. Okay. All right. So just to give you some background before I give you the 9, I know Theodore Linda's ready to write down the 9, but just to give you some background, my glasses are blurry. I don't know why, but I'm going to tell you about a study by this man named Tony Boutonniere. Tony Boutonniere, and I'm looking at my phone. Let me put it in front of me so I won't look crazy. He started a project called the Blue Zone Project. The Blue Zone Project, and the Blue Zone Project was funded by a lot of people, a lot of money. And it was initiated by National Geographic. So that's what I'm telling you. Like, This stuff is research based. The project was initiated by National Geographic because they wanted to know how to improve well-being for people, how to improve their joy, and how to improve their longevity. So he started off looking for places around the world where people were living long. Now stay with me. I know we're talking about pure joy, but he had to go find the people who are living long because that is a tie to joy. We all know that people with more joy live longer. So where are the people who are living long in the world? Okay, he found a couple places. He found somewhere in Sardinia. And these are people who live in the mountains, okay? And they have both equal male and female centenarians. Centenarians are people who are living to 90, 100 plus years old. That's what a centenarian is. And they were living 1-to-1 as centenarians. That means almost all of them were living long lives compared to only 1 in 4 people in America, right? Then he traveled to Greece. It's called Icaria, Greece. And he found an island. And these are some of the lowest rate middle-age mortalities. In the United States, we got people dying at 40, 50, 60, 70. Here, they're not dying and they're not getting dementia in Greece. Okay, found that place. So then he traveled the world again. He found Costa Rica. He found somewhere in Costa Rica, Nicoya Peninsula, Costa Rica, the world's lowest rate of middle-age mortality. It's the world's lowest rate of middle-age mortality. Now, at this point to me, because I'm middle-aged, my birthday's tomorrow. Okay. Uh, and then he found California. Now, California is in the United States. It is the only place in the United States he found. It's called Loma Linda, California. And they're Seventh-day Adventists, and they're on the Seventh-day Adventist diet. And they're living 10 years longer than everybody else in the United States. Why are these Seventh-day Adventists living 10 years longer than everybody in the United States? They found joy. We're going to talk about joy in a minute. And then lastly, Okinawa, Japan. Who watched the Karate Kid? I was like, Mr. Miyagi came from Okinawa. I love me some Mr. Miyagi. Rest in peace, Mr. Miyagi. I loved him so much. I wish he was my granddaddy. But Mr. Miyagi, he was in the movie from Okinawa, and they said in Okinawa, where females over 70 are the longest lived population in the world. So Okinawa has the longest living population in the entire world. So you may say, like, what contributed to this? Well, first of all, if you notice, most of those places are hot. They're hot places. They're not cold places. You notice that? All those places is like hot. They got water. They got sun. So there is a factor in this that has to do with warm climate, because one of the factors is like movement, and you can't move in a cold climate. But you can create, if you know these things, you can create joy in the cold climates by inserting these things. Okay. All right, so let's get to it. So how do you find pure joy? There are 9 ways, according to this study, that all these places around the world have in common. The place in California does the same thing as the place in Greece, does the same thing as Okinawa. They're called the Power 9. We're about to learn the Power 9. These are the 9 things that are going to help you live a long, joyous life, okay? So let's start with number 1. And then Dolena, let me know if you're ready. One of the things that all of these places they found, they call them the blue zones, have in common is that they move. Thank you, Theodore. They move naturally. So don't get mad at me. Because this is what the studies show, okay? Don't get mad at me because I'm about to say something. Y'all, forced movement does not work. They did research on gyms, like going to the gym or running marathons. Gyms and marathons do not work. I repeat, gyms and marathons do not work. They work temporarily. So they make you temporarily joyous. They make you temporarily happy. But they don't contribute to your longevity in happiness and joy. What contributes to your longevity is actually natural movement. So the man Dan Boutonniere, he was talking about what he saw with natural movement. He saw people working in gardens. Working in gardens is a great natural movement. So I don't like gardens, but I need to force myself to kind of do it. I see this lady right here outside my door. She's doing natural movement. She's walking her dog. That's why people who have dogs live longer, because they're doing natural movement with that dog. So you can get yourself a little puppy, little dog, a little something, and walk it every day. If you don't travel a lot like me, that's why I don't have one. I'm telling you, I would have me a little cute little puppy. I would have me one if I didn't travel so much. But I travel, so no. Oh, she coming over here too. I'm being nosy. Oh, she just crossing the street. Okay, I digress. I'm one of them neighbors that got the window right here. I can see everything happening outside. Okay. Natural movement, riding bikes. Y'all, get yourself a bike. Tell everybody that's listening to me, I want you to get yourself a bike for Christmas. I don't care what age you are. Get yourself a bike. I'm going to get me a bike because they said bike riding brings you joy. Y'all, is there anybody on here who rode a bike and was sad after you got off the bike? I'm trying to think. Was I ever sad because I was riding a bike? I don't think so. I don't think I ever got sad from riding a bike. Y'all get yourself a bike. And they said, we're so privileged in the United States that we can walk out our house, get out our car. In Okinawa, they biking and walking everywhere. In Greece, they're biking and walking everywhere. Even though Seventh-day Adventists in California, they move. One of the Seventh-day Adventists in California woke up and went for a swim every morning. Moving, natural movement, swimming, biking, walking, gardening. Okay, so I'm dispelling the myth that you need to go to the gym. You don't need to go to the gym. You just need to keep moving. So natural movement will help bring you joy. Walking in nature walks. Woo! Nature walks are gorgeous. So incorporate natural movement in your life, and then you will find more joy coming. I'm telling you, I might do a challenge. Like if we start these 9 things now, 6 months later, I want you to tell me about your life. And I bet you your life is going to improve in 6 months if you do these 9. Theodore Linda says, I love bikes. I have a Panama Jack Beach Cruiser. Woo, girl, what is that? That sounds serious. I gotta look that bike up, honey. I don't know if I need that bike right there. But I'm getting me a bike. All right. Number 2. This is the second way that you can find pure joy in your life. Is to live with purpose. So what they found in all of these places around the world is that there are 2 years that are most critical in your whole entire life. Who knows those 2 years? Does anybody know the 2 years that are most critical in your entire life? Anybody? Let's make a guess. The 2 years that are most critical in your entire life is the day you are born, because the infant mortality rate in your first year of life is higher than any of the other years of your life. So the day of your born is the most critical day. What's the second most critical day of your life? Anybody know? The second most critical day of your life critical year. I keep saying day. It's actually critical year. The year you were born, because the infant mortality rate of a 1-year-old is high. The year you were born. And the second year is the year you retire. It is the year you decide you're going to retire from whatever work you're going to do. That year is critical. Why? Because both of those are attached to your purpose. You are born here for a reason. You are born for a reason. So that first year, you got a lot of obstacles against you, so you will not reach your purpose. Did you know that? If any of you all have babies in your life, protect that baby, especially in the first year. Protect them mentally, protect them emotionally, because that's what their purpose. They're born into their purpose, right? Then when you retire, you get a seemingly loss of purpose. A seemingly loss of purpose. In fact, in one of the countries, I think it was either I think it was Okinawa. They have a saying called ikigai. Ikigai. And ikigai means to wake up every morning with purpose. So when people retire, they lose their sense of purpose. And that year is a lot of time when people get sick and people pass away. You ever hear people who just retired passing away? That is statistically significant. Statistics show that a lot of people pass away within the first year or so of retirement because your purpose, you have to have a meaning, you have to have a reason why you wake up every single day. That will give you pure joy. If you don't know your purpose, let me know. As a life coach, I can help you. I can help you. I can help you. Matter of fact, I should do a purpose workshop. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to do a purpose workshop so I can help y'all with y'all purpose. Yeah, let me know. But but the thing about it is not only do you need to know your purpose to be happy and have joy, but you need to do it every day. Now, see, that's the hard part. If you know your purpose and you're not doing it on a daily basis, that's a problem. That's a problem. So, to be happy, you have to know your purpose and you have to be in your purpose every single day. Oh, yeah. Best believe Lakisha know her purpose. And best believe Lakisha's in her purpose every single day. You best believe it. You best believe it. Okay. So I want that for you. If you feel like, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. I mean, I can do a lot. I can do so many things. I don't know what really I'm supposed to. You don't know your purpose. Your purpose is one thing. And your purpose changes over time. So guess what? My purpose as a teenager is different from my purpose as about to be 48-year-old tomorrow. Purposes change. However, my purpose is a purpose. It's not purpose says, because that's confusion, right? You may be good at a lot of things. Everybody can be good at multiple things, but there's one thing you're supposed to be doing at this point in time in your life, and you're supposed to be doing it every day. So let me know if you're interested in that. Dear Linda says, yes, a purpose workshop would be awesome. Okay, done. I'll figure it out. All right. The next thing is downshift. It's one word, Theodore Linder. Downshift. Downshift. So downshifting is purposely, y'all. This is so good for us in the United States. This is so good. Downshifting is purposefully creating intentional time for you to decompress and de-stress. It's purposeful, intentional time that you spend decompressing and de-stressing. I have some examples here. Okay. So he talked about the Seventh-day Adventists, and he said the Seventh-day Adventists that live 10 years longer than everybody else in the United States, they have a weekly, not a monthly, a weekly 24-hour sanctuary time of the Sabbath where they decompress and they de-stress. The Sardinians, they unwind with friends and wine. They unwind. They purposely go with their friends. Happy hour. People who do happy hour and stuff like that, that's unwinding. So what do you do every week to unwind? I think it should be on a weekly, but according to this, it sounds like happy hour might be weekly. The Sabbath 24-hour weekly sanctuary time is weekly. We need to do something weekly to de-stress ourselves. Because we just keep in the United States, our culture is to keep going. I work 5 days a week. Then on the weekends, I'm running. It's like socially acceptable to run yourself in the ground. Yeah, we got to stop doing that. So how can we weekly decompress and say, you know what? I just want to be with family and friends. I just want to take this time to just like decompress. And it's got to be purposeful and it got to be every week. It can't be haphazard. Just, I can't take it anymore. I need a break. No, not like that. Not like that. It has to be intentional. What day of the week do you go to happy hour? Or what day of the week do you unwind with your family and your kids and your husband and your mom? What day of the week is that? And if you don't have that, see, that's the problem right there. So we have to learn to downshift. It will bring us joy. It will give us something to look forward to. Y'all, when I did this staycation for my birthday, I was joyous all week. I was joyous all week because I knew the staycation was coming. What downshift is coming for you every week? And what are you looking forward to? It can't be haphazard. I'm just going to wake up on Saturday and I don't know what I'm doing on Saturday. As a life coach, that is very irritating to me when I hear people say, oh, on Saturday, I'm just going to sleep in. I don't know what other. What do you mean? You're wasting a whole day. Are you on downshift with somebody? That's why I love saying happy self-love Saturday. Can you downshift on Saturday instead of just sleeping all day? And guess what? Downshifting is not being sedentary. It still can involve natural movement. You still can have movement, okay? So y'all want y'all to promise me that you are going to downshift weekly. That will bring you joy. I'm telling you, you do these things in 6 months. Watch what I say. All right, what number we on? Did on 3. Okay. Number 4, we only have 9 today. Number 4 is the 80% rule. Write that down. 80% rule. So this is another thing that they found throughout all of these places all around the world. It says our bodies function best when we stop eating when we're full 80%. You're like, Lakisha, this supposed to be about joy. You're telling us about habits. Yes. It's the habit change that's going to bring you pure joy. So rather than overloading our systems and getting full to the brim, to the point where we're like busting out with belches and stuff like that. Oh, thank you. I just got a gift from my daddy for my birthday. Thank you, Dad. But yeah, 80%. Can you stop eating when you're 80% full? He talked about portion size. On this channel, I have a video called what did I call it? It's about your plate size and what should be on your plate. Y'all look at that video because that's what he's talking about. He said, in these countries, the average plate is like 10 inches. But in the United States, the average plate is 13 inches. So if you go in the kitchen and you're putting stuff on your plate, you're going to fill that plate up. So if you use smaller plates, it will force you to do smaller portion sizes. I like to use the sauce plates. It give you smaller. Or I like to use sometimes the paper plates. You ever buy the paper plates? You be like, why is paper plate so small? Yeah, that's good. That's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. Get that small paper plate. So stop eating on these really large plates. Eat on these small plates. Even when you go to a fast food restaurant, don't supersize nothing. Just get the regular size. Okay. And try to eat till you're 80% full, not till you're full, till you can't, till you're busting out the seams. Okay. So, yeah, in these countries, they don't eat like us. They eat small portions. They eat to the 80% full. And yeah, that really helps. And that's connected to number 5. So I'm on number 5 now. Hi, crafty girls. That's Carlin. How are you? Thanks for joining. Okay, number 5 is these countries that live long, joyous lives have plant-based diets, okay? Or mostly, I want to say mostly plant-based diets. So number 5, they call the plant slant. It's called the plant slant. Okay, I like that. The plant slant. Okay. I love that. Okay, so number 5 is the plant slant. Hey, I like that plant slant. Hey, I got a ring to it. What they found was that beans and lentils save your life. Beans and lentils are heavy in these diets. So they said what's good is the Mediterranean diet and the plant-based diet, and that meat is a luxury. So he talked about in one country, like to eat pork was a luxury because they grew their food and they planted it. So I used to be a principal and I had this phenomenal teacher. I think she's like the best teacher I've ever seen in my life. One day I was on YouTube and I saw she has a YouTube channel. She just started it in 2020, but she got like hundreds of thousands of followers. I said, what is she doing on here? How'd she get 100,000 followers? The name of her channel, and if you go over there, tell her I sent you, is Becoming a Farm Girl. And she lives in a regular old house in a regular old city. But I love watching her. She's fascinating. She has learned how to have a homestead life. She has a herb garden on her back porch. She has an herb garden. She makes her own stuff. She just did a video how she made her own cereal. She's amazing. It's amazing. So I'm learning from her. So y'all learn how to eat more plant-based stuff. In the United States, we don't eat plants. We eat meat. We eat a lot of meat. And that is what's killing us. That is what's aiding these chronic diseases. We have to eat more fruits and vegetables. So I heard the man Dan say something that I don't do that I'm going to start doing. He said, when you open up your refrigerator, where are your vegetables? I was like, it's in the little veggie tray thing that you. He said, is it out of sight? I was like, yes. My vegetables are out of sight. They in the little veggie tray thing. I can't see my vegetables when I open up my refrigerator. So he was like, he's like, this is what I want you to do. He said, I want you to take them vegetables. Sorry. He said, I want you to take them vegetables out that little tray that says veggie tray. On every Sunday, I want you to cut them vegetables up, put them in a Ziploc bag, and put them right where you can see them as soon as you open the refrigerator. I said, this is genius. I do not do that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on one second. My friend just called me. Oh, she just hung up. She must realize I was Saturday. All right, so I'm supposed to be going out with her today for my birthday. But anyway, see, put the vegetables right there so you can see it in the refrigerator. I was like, that's smart. He said, when you open up your pantry and your cabinets, he said, where's the junk food? I was like, it's right there. He said, why is your junk food at eye level and your vegetables not? He was getting on me and he didn't even know it. I was like, I don't know. He said, take the junk food out of, don't make it eye level. Put the junk food up high. Make the junk food hard to get. Put the junk food out of sight and put all the healthy stuff like right there at eye level. Y'all, that would probably cause me to lose about 10 pounds. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We are going to take them vegetables out. Yes, I'm talking to you and me. We're going to take them vegetables out that veggie tray out the kitchen. And we're going to put it in Ziploc bags. And we're going to put the fruits and vegetables right there. Right there. right there in front of us. And we're gonna take that junk food and we're gonna move it high or low, and we're gonna put the healthy stuff in the middle, in the middle. Okay. Let's try that, y'all. See how it works. But try the Mediterranean diet. Try to, even if you're not on a plant-based diet, try a diet that's lots and lots of vegetables. I know people not keto, but if you understand keto, keto is giving you a lot of vegetables. People get on keto and say, "Oh, I can eat a burger because the burger's keto." No, eat a little bit of. You should the most you should have on your plate is vegetables when you're eating a meal. The most you should have on your plate is vegetables. Have a little bit of meat. We have been trained to have a big old glop of meat and a little bit of vegetables. Yeah, do the opposite. Do the opposite. Okay. She's calling me again. Hold on, y'all. Nicole, I'm on Success Saturday. No, it starts at 9:30. It's over at 10:30. Okay, I'll call you back in 15 minutes. Okay. Bye. All right. I'm supposed to go out with her today, y'all. So that's why I had to ask. Okay, so that's number 5, because that's so important, y'all. Your diet is going to bring you joy. Most of us are sick and mean because we don't eat right. And you can eat well at any price point. At any price point, you can eat well. If you are poor, they have organizations that help give you food. My mom, she doesn't make a lot of money at all, and she has people dropping off food at her on her porch. It's like a share. It's called share, I think, something like that. But when they drop the food off, if you look at what they're dropping off carrots. They're dropping off celery. They're dropping off vegetables. So you can eat well at any price point. Okay. You just have to have the knowledge and the understanding and the drive to do it. All right, let's keep moving. Number 6. Number 6 is unwind with wine. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. Number 6 way for you to have joy. That's right. Why I got a little bit of joy. Unwind with wine. So this is what he found in all these places. Red wine, not that white wine. He did not say white. He said red. Red wine is being consumed in all these places and gives people longevity and joy. And red wine is my favorite. Woo, I'm so happy to see this one right here. But this is the thing. It's drank in moderation. So he said, on average, the women drink like 3/4 cup of wine, and the men drink like 2 cups of wine. That's on average from the data that but so as a diabetic, I don't drink a lot of wine. I always drink like a little. I don't need a lot. I just need a little bit. But they do consume red wine moderately. So number 6 is unwind with wine. That's how you're gonna keep your joy. I'm telling you some things that's not in these joy books. Okay. Red wine contributes to longevity when drank in moderation. Come on, let's clap for that one. I'm just saying, let's clap with that one. I like number 6. Number 7. Number 7 is belonging. Belonging is number 7. Y'all, this is so important for us in the United States. We are living in the most lonely times imaginable. We are living in high prosperity and high loneliness. We are living in an era of isolation. We are isolated from people. So belonging brings you joy. I guarantee you, if you feel bad, if you feel depressed, part of it is because you're lonely. Do you know you can be surrounded by a whole bunch of people and still be lonely? They call this faith. They said that belonging means you are, whatever your faith is, whatever your religion is, you're congregating with other people that have the same faith. You have a sense of belonging to a faith-based community, belonging on this earth by a higher power. They said all these people didn't have the same religions, but they all had a sense of faith. Come on, y'all. Faith brings you joy. How many times did we lose our joy because we think our lives are in our power? Oh, I'm never going to get to do that. Oh, yeah, of little faith. Oh, I can't do that because nobody in my family has ever done that before. Oh, ye of little faith. Y'all, we got to improve our faith in something beyond us. We have to have faith that whatever we want is going to come to us, no matter how impossible it seems. And we have to congregate with other people who have the same faith as us. So, as a life coach, that's one thing I help with the 12 areas of life. I help with your spirituality. Your spirituality is so important. Your spirituality is an area of life that some people's spirituality is really, really low. I have no problems with people with high spirituality. People with high spirituality make the most gains. I've seen as a life coach. When somebody has high spirituality, they make the most gains when I teach them stuff because they have faith. So I want you to find a community that has the same faith as you, and I want you to participate. Participate and find your sense of belonging, because we are socializing being individual. We don't trust people. We don't think it's important. We do self-punishment. We punish ourselves by not conversing with other people. That's punishment. To isolate yourself on purpose is self-punishment. To isolate yourself on purpose is self-punishment. And if you don't have a community, create one. Create one. I created Success My Way community. Look here, y'all, my community. If you don't have a community, create one. Okay? Everybody needs a sense of belonging, especially with your faith. They say out of 260 centenarians, these are people who live older, who live longer to that 100 years old. Out of 260, only 3 did not have committed social network of faith. Only 3 out of 260 100-year-olds. Come on, y'all. Find your community of faith, okay? That's really important for your joy. All right, let's go to 8. We're almost done. We only got 9. 8, I love this one too. 8 is put family first. Put your family first. They call it intergenerational living. I find that cultures that have a norm of intergenerational living, where the grandmother lives with the grandchild, where the mom is living with the aunts or the uncles and the cousins, where everybody's living in the same house, that stops the depression. That brings on more joy. When everybody's dependent on each other, I just love when I see families who can converge. It's very hard for families in the United States to converge. I think with the pandemic, we have done away with a lot of the family reunions. Converging means multi-generations coming together to impart to one another, to learn from one another. Family reunions are so important. Y'all, if y'all have family reunions, go to them family reunions. Go to them family reunions. Intergenerational living, learning from the people who came before you. And guess what? They said that these countries, they have reverence for their elderly. What do we do with our elderly in the United States? Yeah, please tell me, it's a freaking bug on my cup. I'll tell you, ever since I had this plant, I got a plant in here. The what's this plant called? Orchid. I got an orchid in here, y'all. Ever since I had this orchid in here, I think this orchid is bringing bugs in here. So that's enough coffee for me. But anyway, y'all, we do not reverence our elderly in the United States. We give them Medicaid. We commit crimes against them. Medicaid and Medicare is supposed to help, but it's not good health care. It's not good health care. Not for the elderly, okay? Um, we have to invest in those who came before us and treat them well. We have to honor them. So, yes, that's what I'm saying is part of your joy is to honor those who came before you. I see people still cursing their grandmothers out. What's that about? I mean, honor your elderly, please. Okay? And that will help you bring you more joy when you honor those who came before you. That will actually help you become more joyous. Now, I'm not saying that people don't argue. You know, you put your family first. That don't mean everybody get along. You know, some people argue and stuff like that. But guess what? Arguing is part of being human. Like, you don't never want to argue. Sometimes you got to argue. It's all right. Arguing is being human. I'm gonna cut people off. I'm gonna cancel. I'm canceling people. Where does cancel culture come from? Who said cancel culture is right? That's not right. So I'm gonna cancel you and isolate myself from you. That don't make no sense. Y'all stop isolating yourself from people. Get around people. Get around the people at church. Get around your family. Get around people. Get around people. Get around people. You're gonna live longer and you're gonna be happier and you're gonna have more joy if you do that. Okay. And number 9, is finding the right tribe. And you know, I like this because I always call y'all my success tribe. It's finding the right tribe. And when they say tribe, they mean friends. When he means tribe, he means friends. So your social circle. He said they observed social circles over years and even lifetimes. And people support each other through thick and thin of life. He said, on average, the people who live in these blue zones, in these joy zones, I'm going to call them joy zones. I don't even know why they call them blue zones. Let's call them joy zones. People who live in these joy zones, they had about 3 good lifetime, at least 3 good lifetime friends, at least 3. Compared to the United States, in the United States, you are lucky if you have 1.5. Y'all, that's sad. Y'all, that's really sad. In the United States, as rich and prosperous as we are, you only can find 1 to 1.5 lifetime friends that you could tell anything, that accept you for who you are. That you only can find 1.5. Y'all, we got to do better. We got to do better. This contributes to our loneliness, which contributes to our lack of joy. And stop saying, I'm an introvert, I don't like people. Even if studies show, even if you are an introvert and you don't like people, guess what? You still need them. You still need them. So find your tribe. Find people who like the same things you like. Find people who do the same things you do. And be a true friend to them, because you cannot have lifelong friends if you are not lifelong friendly. Okay? So don't expect people to be your friend, to dedicate themselves to you, to be loyal to you. And you're not dedicated and loyal to nobody but yourself. Come on. I'm preaching a little bit right here. Okay? You got to be friendly to have these lifetime friends. I can say I have 4. I personally have 4 that I can say that are my lifelong friends. I'm not talking about family. I'm talking about just friends. I can say I have 4. So that's more than the average American. I have 4 friends that know me like the back of my hand, and I know them like the back of my hand, and we loyal to each other, all that good stuff. I got 4. How many do you have? I'm not talking about family. Don't tell me about no cousins or no sisters. I'm talking about friends. Your social circle, the people you go hang out with, you do stuff with. Okay? So make sure you have not only a tribe, you have the right tribe. Because guess what? Guess what they found out about this right tribe thing? Guess what they found out? They said if you have friends that smoke cigarettes, you gonna smoke cigarettes. If you have friends that commit crime, you gonna commit crime. So the same thing happens on the positive side. If you have friends that are positive, have a positive mentality, you're gonna start having a positive mentality. Say what? If you have friends that are eating the Mediterranean diet, you're gonna start eating the Mediterranean diet. If you have friends that ride bikes, you're gonna start riding bikes. Y'all, this is powerful. It is important for you to vet your friends and purposely surround yourself with people who are on the same journey as you. Because if you surround yourself with people who are not on the same journey as you, guess what? They influence you to do the wrong thing. I'm sorry. I know I'm saying stuff that don't sound good to some people because they got some friends that influence them to do the wrong thing. Get those positive friends, get those healthy friends, get you a new circle of friends, wipe out all your old friends and start anew. What type of friend do you want to follow you in your old age? Do you want friends that hurt you all the time? Do you want friends that betray you all the time? Do you want friends that's jealous of you all the time, going with you into your old age? Or do you want friends that are loyal to you, are encouraging to you, who help you be your best self by encouraging you to be healthy and stuff like that? Who you want to go with you in your old age? I'm just saying. And you need friends. So find some. Some people like, I ain't got no friends. No new friend. Y'all go find some friends. That's number 9. That's the rest of them. So what I noticed about these is that they all 100% of them involve community. They all involve community. So what I'm going to do is, Linda, I'm going to come up with a purpose workshop. I'm going to give it a price. And I'm going to do a purpose workshop. If you want to know your purpose, I can help you. I'm skilled at teaching people their purpose. So I can help you with that. And I think what I want to do with Success My Way Academy, because I'm inspired by this, I think I'm going to turn Success My Way Academy into a Success My Way community. It's going to be a purposeful community where we are striving for joy, longevity, health, community, all of these 9 things. And that will be our Success My Way community that kind of replace the academy, because I want to move away from teaching people how to do stuff to having a community of people who are striving for the same thing, because that's wellness. I'm a wellness entrepreneur. That's wellness. I want wellness to happen. So I'm coming at you with that in October. So stick with me. Make sure you subscribe, like all my videos and stuff like that. Make sure you go over to Lakisha Loves to Plan, so you can see me over there too, and become part of the Success My Way community. I have a tribe. Go on Facebook. I got about 166 people in my Facebook group. That's my tribe. Go on Facebook. Join the Facebook group that I have. It's called Success My Way with Lakisha on Facebook. And we're gonna do this because what gives me joy and what has me wake up every morning is that I know I am here to help people live their best lives. I know that's why I'm here. I'm here to do that while I'm trying to still live my best life. Come on. That's why I'm here. I know when people encounter me, something good is going to happen. I know this for sure. I know my purpose. Do you know your purpose? If not, that's okay because I'm going to do a purpose workshop. I know when people encounter me, something is going to improve and their lives are going to get better. And I know that. And I love it. So, okay. Theodore Linda, thank you for Theodore Linda. My birthday twin. Come on, Theodore Linda. I'll give you a shout out today because you have been awesome. Theodore Linda, our birthdays are tomorrow. Happy birthday. And just Theodore Linda, thank you for being an admin on here. You are just so wonderful. I really, really appreciate you. She wrote all the 9 things down. She does it most Saturdays. I really appreciate you. She said, that sounds like it would be amazing. A community of people doing life together. Yeah, of course. So I will tell you more about that later as I build it out. Yes, that's right, Carla. She did that. I will tell you more about that. So I'm really excited about this shift and this change in how Success My Way coaching evolves and develops. For those of you who don't know, I also do leadership coaching. So if you know any leaders who need coaching in leading other people, leading organizations, that's what I got my doctorate in. I'm also a leadership coach. So you can tap me in for resources with that. Also on my website, successmywaycoaching.com, I have a new tab at the top called leadership coaching. So you can go ahead and click on that to see how I do with what I do with leaders. And coaching them as well to be their best selves so they can lead organizations and people in the best way. All right, y'all. Y'all know what I'm going to say. It's Self-Love Saturday. What y'all doing? I know I want to be partying. I want to be partying because my birthday's tomorrow. I'm going to have me a good time. Because my birthday's tomorrow. So what y'all doing today? I hope you are enjoying yourself. I hope you take these Blue Zone 9 power joy zone strategies to heart and try to practice one of them today. Try to practice one of these Blue Zone strategies today. And these Blue Zone, these 9 power strategies is going to be the basis for my Success My Way, my new Success My Way networking community. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do a big campaign and I'm going to put it out everywhere on social media and I want to have as many people join as possible. So that's going to be great. So spread the word. Lakisha's coming out with something new. Have fun today on your Saturday. Try to do one of these 9 things today, or at least one. You could do more than one. And definitely have a good time. Theodore Linda say getting ready to go to your massage. Okay. All right, everybody. Share this video with people you think who need it. And I will see you next week. Next week, this video right here actually ends this series. So I was doing a series on how to find joy, how to find peace, how to find freedom. If you missed the series, go back and watch. They're all on this channel. So this is the last video in the how to find series. So next week I will be starting something new, probably talking about this networking community. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll start something new next week. All right, y'all. So good to be with you. Happy to see you. So glad you came. So glad you stayed. I appreciate you much. Talk to you later. Bye, friends.